Did you know that jealousy breeds success in the person that you are envious about? Yeah, I said it. Let me break it down for you. There are some people in this world that are jealous of you just because you were born. They could have been an only child for a while, had their parents all to themselves, and then here you come. And all of a sudden, the attention that they gave to them is all of a sudden focused on you. You didn't ask to come here. Maybe your parents planned you, maybe they didn't. The Creator has something to do with that. But somehow they twisted up the whole situation in their mind and figure that it's your fault that you're here, and it's your fault that they don't have the spotlight on them. This is a person that's suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. See, NPD does not happen out of the blue. It usually comes from childhood at some point. Someone has given a certain person too much attention, give them too many accolades, made them think that they're bigger than what they are. And yes, we as parents sometimes are super proud of our kids, but we also know that there's a certain amount of logic that has to be used as well. You can't turn around and tell that person that they're going to rule the world and that they could rule the universe. There are actually parents in this world that were so glad that they had a child that they are telling these people this, and they're internalizing it, and they actually believe it. So they figure that that parent serves them. Their sole purpose is to serve them and nobody else. And then you come along and you kind of mess up the program a little bit. So it doesn't matter what you say or what you do or how much you even try to become close to this person. There's always going to be that disconnect because they were jealous of you from the day you came into this world. They'll go around and tell everybody how much they love you, but the truth is, behind closed doors, they probably hadn't spoken to you in about a week or a month or 2 months, and they probably live right down the street. They've had parties and dinners and everything else, and haven't even thought to ask you to come around. Or what if it's a situation where you made a justifiable mistake, but you have fixed that mistake and you have moved on because you were being human or you were just in a bad place in your life? This person will hold it over your head for the rest of your life because they use it as a weapon to heap more hate upon you. See, jealousy is love and hate at the same time. I'm sure you've heard other people say this. They love you, but they also hate you because they feel in their mind that you took something away from them that really didn't belong to them wholeheartedly. People don't belong to other people unless they want to belong to other people. Each individual person has a chance to go wherever they want to go, be where they want to be, and be who they want to be with. But there are people in this world that actually feel that your simple existence, it just disturbs their demons. They feel that you messed up the program. And you could be Gandhi, you can end a war, you can find a cure for all the cancers, you can stop all the world wars, you can end world poverty, you could do something that could totally change the entire universe, and all the other 7,999,000,000 people in this world will see that and will admire you for that, but that one person that was your sibling will still hate you. And there's nothing you can do about that. And there are times where you actually believe in your mind that you did something to them. But when you finally come to terms with who you are, come to terms with yourself, good, bad, and ugly, and have made retribution for all the pain that you've caused, and have paid for your mistakes, and probably are still on that journey now, you're making an effort and you're building yourself, they can't handle it. And you begin to see the truth for what it really is. You weren't the ones causing all that pain in their life. They've been gaslighting you the whole time, making you think that everything that went wrong with them in their presence was your fault. Some of these people are so cruel and nasty, they actually have people in their inner circle that have no idea who you are. I didn't know that they had brothers and sisters. I didn't know they had parents that were still alive. And known these folks for years. Years. And then when you come around, they're wondering who the hell you are. This is real. I know I'm talking to somebody who understands what I'm talking about. And then things start to slow down. Things start to pass by. Time goes by. You're quiet. You're settled. You're not so disturbed anymore. Your self-esteem's not so low where you act out. You're not mixed up in foolishness. You're quiet. You have established a home. You're not running away from situations or putting people in danger. You're not doing that. You're not messy anymore. You're trying to clean up the mess. You're a new person with a new mindset because you found out who you are and you finally realized after all that you have a purpose. But see, the good part about those mistakes is that they gave you experience, so that way you can take those experiences and you can help guide and lead somebody who's going through that bullshit. See, mistakes have a purpose too in this world. They really do. And then you got this one person that's just stuck on yesterday. They just refuse to acknowledge it. You could have you talk to some celebrities that have estranged family members, that have estranged people that they used to grow up in the neighborhood. Those will be the main ones trying to come out and get their little 15 minutes of fame when that person does rise up. Here they come trying to get their little 15 minutes of fame on social media. The first thing they want to do is talk about how bad they are. You know what? That's all their ass is going to get is 15 minutes. Because the true fans ain't going to go nowhere. They're not. There are people that I've known that I have admired, that writers and celebrities and things like that, and every now and then they'll have a son or a daughter or a sister or a brother or a cousin or somebody who's walking around jealous or feel that person owes them something, and they'll get on social media or they'll get on the news and say these horrible things about them without an ounce of evidence. Without an ounce of evidence. And you may have some fools that'll pay attention to that for a minute, but I can guarantee you a month from now you won't know who the hell these people are. And guess what? They're still listening to people are still listening to that person's music. People are still watching their movies. People are still watching their videos. They're still reading their books because they see the talent and the gift inside that person. That's the reason why they just subscribe to their channel. That's the reason why they listen to their podcast. That's the reason why they listen to their music. They're not worried about how flawed this person is. They like their talent and the gift that was bestowed upon them by the Creator. So, okay, go ahead and knock yourself out. And what that person has failed to realize is that when they tried to defame this person in public, all you're doing is making them greater because you're giving them more attention. You got people that never paid any attention to them before, but because of this scandalous story, you created more people to give them attention. Do you realize how stupid jealousy is? So the best thing for you to do is to make peace with your Creator and get on your knees and first of all apologize to that person. Accept the truth for what it is. And if you can't do that, stay the hell out of their way. Just stay away from them and keep your mouth shut. See, as far as I'm concerned, if it was a situation where somebody didn't know who I was and all of a sudden I blew up and became famous and they want to come back into my fold, guess what? You're not doing it. I'll see you at Christmas and Christmas and funerals is when I'll see you. But you ain't going to hang with me. They denied Jesus, so who is it? What difference does it make if somebody denies you? And then all of a sudden when he came up, those same people who denied him, all of a sudden they wanted to roll with him. He's like, no, you don't fit in here. I love you. I care about you and everything else, but I already see what you are. You show me who you are. You don't fit in with the plan right now. If you have a gift that you're trying to exercise right now, this goes back to what I said, where you have got to be careful who you have around you. You cannot control somebody's jealousy of you. Just keep your distance from them. Just keep your distance. That's all. And stay focused on your purpose, because there's going to be more people that love and support you than there are going to be people who are jealous of you. Especially if you're doing the right thing. If you're doing the right thing and you're serving your purpose, don't let one person mess you up when you got thousands that are willing to support you. Show love where it's deserved, and you'll be all right. Just saying.